you disabled or are you enabled?
Yo, let me tell you what it's like to walk a mile in my shoes.
So what's this all about? Another motivational speech? Can you really convince me that everything's just A-OK, Dale? That's not what I'm out to do. But what I'd like to show is that it's all about our attitude. It's all about what we want to achieve.
Ever since his first kick in 6th grade, Brett has had to prove the naysayers wrong.
Growing up, I was born with short arms with 3 fingers on each hand, so I just adjusted to what I knew how to do.
I was worried about him not being able to catch himself if he fell, but his balance and coordination was all there.
Kids would stare and make fun when I was younger. I started playing Little League Baseball in 2nd grade, and I got to play second base. I got a bat, ended up winning the championship.
Brett even took karate lessons. He played soccer, was an exceptional soccer player. Brett has always had the dream of playing college football.
I love football. I think it's the best game in the world. When I got into high school, I was a starting kicker. I met a professional arena kicker. He taught me everything. The head coach offered me one of the field goal posts, so we put it up in my backyard. A month ago, I was able to start spring practice in Indiana State, and it was awesome. It's a great team. They have a lot of great guys. I'm driven to succeed because I don't like people looking down on me. I know what it feels like to be looked down on when I was younger. The sports helped me out a lot because I've made so many good friends. They know what I'm capable of.
I think it's amazing that Brett has overcome his physical disability. He's not making any excuses out here.
If you have an excuse, it shows you don't really want something. I'm taking physical education as my major so I can eventually be a football coach. I would like to inspire other kids. I believe if you really want something, you'll go and get it no matter what.
There are many kinds of disabilities, from physical to reading, mental, vision. Far too many to cover or show examples of each. But the point of today's lesson is that regardless of what your disability is, there are ways to make that disability into what I call an ability.
Good evening, sir. I'm happy and honored to have you here. I guess the most fascinating thing about you to the common person is the fact that the most brilliant mind of our generation is trapped in a body that can't move. It's still difficult for you.
Although I wasn't fortunate enough to get motor neuron disease, I have been very fortunate in almost everything else. The only advantage of my disability is that I don't get put on a lot of boring committees.
And there is another reason Brian is an unlikely dancer.
I have scoliosis.
What is that exactly?
It's pretty much the curvature of the spine.
Okay.
Doctors have been debating on what to do with it. I can lift this arm this high, but this is how high I can lift this arm.
Wow.
So who is that crazy one-legged guy that runs so fast on the crutches? Well, he is Josh Sundquist. He founded a website called lessthan4.org, a great place to meet other people with disabilities. He's also a motivational speaker and travels the country.
An intimate portrait of one of the world's most successful male solo classical artists, now on BBC Two, in the story Behind the Voice of Andrea Bocelli.
Harry Mask, light heavyweight boxing champion of the world, saw Andrea singing Con te partirò on television in Germany.
Andrea che cantava Con te partirò.
Harry Mask approached the president of Warner and told him, I want this song performed at my last fight.
E voglio avere quella canzone.
Often music has been associated with sporting events because, like sport, it's dramatic, it emotionally affects people. All over the world, as it deserved to be, because it's such a beautiful piece of music.
Try some new activities. Well, what can you do? No, what can you not do?
Learning how to ski again, you feel like you're off four limbs again.
Wounded Warriors helped me out a lot. They taught me how to ski, they taught me how to rock climb, how to whitewater raft. Anytime I have a bad day, I go, you know what, that guy's missing 2 legs and he still bikes across America.
Just because you can't do it the same way you did it before doesn't mean that you can't do it. You just have to do it differently and go out there and do it.
I don't think I'm disabled. I'm just mildly inconvenienced.
Don't let something little like a missing limb get in the way.
So your assignment is to go to the web, find some success stories. What kind of success stories can you relate to? Or, later, what kind of success stories can you relate to others? So there you have it. I hope I've left you with some things to think about, and hopefully you'll find your ability. Well, for now, it's over and out.
And they lived happily ever after.
Ah, that was a nice story.
Okay, Elmo, time to close your eyes and get to sleep.
Mr. Andrea Bocelli, does Elmo have to?
Elmo, we have had a story, a song. It's late and you must be sleepy.
Elmo isn't sleepy. Elmo wants some water and another story. Elmo's eyes are open, wide awake, and Elmo doesn't feel so snory.
Time to say goodnight. Lie down. Here is your bed. You have had such a wonderful day. Playing, counting to 20. Singing songs.